So today on Ink Game, I decided that I wanted to become truly immersed in the world of Ink Game. And what better way to do that than in VR? As I loaded into the game, I realized my first and only problem. I couldn't sprint. Fortunately, I figured out a solution by creating a macro that holds down shift, which allowed me to sprint throughout the entire game. Now you'd figured that the first game, red light, green light, would be easy in VR, right? Normally, you'd be correct, but my controller has stage 3 stick drift, so every single time I stopped moving, I got absolutely blasted with bullets. I was on medic though, so I was able to heal myself every single time I got shot. Other than that, red light, green light was pretty easy. As usual, Dalgona was absolute light work. Nothing crazy really happened during lights out, so we're just gonna skip that. The next game was definitely the hardest game to beat in VR, hide and seek. I was praying that I would get hider so I didn't have to try to actually go out and kill people while in VR. And with just my luck, I got seeker. Yeah, I bet you thought I got hider, huh? During hide and seek, the only 2 people I could ever find were these 2 little weirdos hiding in the wall. So unfortunately, I couldn't make it past hide and seek. But you see the rest of the video down there, you know I'm not done yet. I used my free revive and I was ready for the next game, jump rope. Now as usual, jump rope is obviously really easy, but man, in VR it is terrifying. Especially if you're scared of heights, it is just really scary. Same story with the glass bridge too. If you're afraid of heights, doing it in VR is so nerve-wracking. Unfortunately, we did end up losing 2 people to the glass bridge. But since there were only 6 of us left, Mingle was really easy. Both rounds were just rooms of 3. It was then time for the finale, Sky Squid Game. I pressed the button and round 1 started. I decided my best course of action was to avoid confrontation because trying to do PvP in VR is just a death wish. So I stood back and I watched the others beat the hell out of each other until this cat girl tried to come and give me a concussion with a pole. They did end up killing 1 person and we moved on to round 2. This dude Reaper decided to start the round this time, and unfortunately he was the sacrifice of the round as he ended up getting pushed off the edge and eliminated. Everything was peaceful for a few seconds until that same cat girl threw the pole and eliminated the 4th guy. The cat girl tried to convince Gremmy to try and team on me. Me, the guy in VR. But of course, Gremmy wasn't having any of that. I hit the button and almost immediately, Gremmy started swinging. Instead of going after the person that was actively trying to kill her, the cat girl decided it was a good idea to go after me. Of course, I wasn't gonna let that slide, so I socked her right in the jaw. Me and Gremmy started jumping her until finally, she was knocked out on the floor. Gremmy threw her off the edge, and it was over. I had beaten Ink Game in VR. Now this was definitely my hardest challenge yet on Ink Game, so if you did end up enjoying, like and subscribe for more videos like this one.